Good evening, everybody. It's Monday in New Teas. We're back at it. I gotta say this right out the gate. I'm freaking tired. I don't know about you guys, but when you get done so-called working, you can't just come home. You can't just go upstairs and go to bed right away. So I ended up being up till like 5 or 6 this morning, just sitting there thinking about shit. It's just one of those days. But we got out until we got a good 3 hours in last night on them. I got some invites here. I'll take any more that you guys are sending out, and we'll go through them. I'm going to experiment a little bit with arrows, too, today. And, in fact, I think this first invite, I'm going to play Baja, and I'm going to play arrows. There's some benefits to this, and since there's not that many, it's all straight shots, it's not too bad. Hey, Russ. Let's see. I have a Baja right here. Has this been drivable every time? I don't think I've seen this drivable yet. All right, we're going to try arrows. I'll take that all day. That's a good start. So if one's drivable, then this moves this par way up. Hey, Paul. Ah, shit. Thank you, bounces. Ha ha ha. Nice funnel. I gotta remember, these aren't stouts. I'm playing arrows. Playing arrows. Gotta just pay attention, that's all. God, that's a poke, but arrows are going to be helpful here. No problem. Perfect. So we're playing arrows right now. Don't look and see the ball of stouts on there right now. I just want to take a shot with them because there's a couple of holes I think that are extra, and from the 1 or 2 times I've played the course, it just feels like I don't really have any risk or any negative to playing them. Okay, this is a layup. I haven't had a layup here yet. Anybody got the home run derby on another TV right now? These guys are pounding the ball. That drives me nuts. Why the hell this isn't pointed at the hole, but... 514, Jesus. All right, so a 9 wind, it's way down. Let's turn right once, move the tee back left, thumb it with bite. No bite. I just really want to see if it really makes a difference, if there's anything that's there that's not there every time. Yeah, it is stupid. I'm sorry, but Jim Z's nailed a lot of things with developing courses and things, but his theory on all you're doing is making games take longer if you force me to click more. It's nonsense. It doesn't make any sense. All right, so now I got to figure out what club to hit here. With the high, I'm going to high tee something. Hey, Gary. Remember, that's an arrow shot there. That was a 4-wood high tee with arrows. It just changes the looks. I just played a warm-up game on Forest with them, and it made the 16, I think, is the hard hole now. I got that no problem by just hitting a high tee 3-wood right at it, because it gives you the line over the trees, so that helps. Oh. All right, so the arrows off, it's only an off the tee box, right? And in general, when I'm doing a high tee 8.5 driver, I'm adding 100 yards with that if I hit an arrow straight. So I caught that with a perfect 180, and I went 423. So you're looking at about a 100-yard ad there. Now, what's the add on with regular? About 70, maybe 60. You can hit it 390 in general, so it's another 30. Yeah, I can see that. Goes on sometime. Now that kind of shot can be a problem. I'm always looking for a thumb shot on those shorter ones, because if I unless I cut it, I'm gonna get too much extra distance. Here, this doesn't bother me because I wouldn't be hitting a straight shot no matter what balls I was using. That wasn't a good effort, but it works. And there's, oh, wow, that putt shouldn't have gone right. I pushed that left even. Wow. All right, let's see how far up this gets. I'm not getting it on, but I think Art even sent me a couple pictures of setups that I think are on. Now, would I rather have this chip? Fuck yes. And that pin isn't always going to be up top, so I might have a chip I can run at it. Oh, God. Oh, God, that's horrible. Around the neighborhood. I don't like this at all. We're fine with it. Sunshine on my Sunday. I don't know, man. I saw the best one Art sent me. It looks like it's possible, but not likely. Put it that way. You need to get a serious kick out. Uh-oh, that's wet. Stop. Here where we at? Time. Now this is a problem though, because okay, do I go and play it as an arrow shot? But if I miss it, then I'm in trouble. So let's try this. You got to play some shots that you don't normally think of. All right, we can deal with that. So that was a one-off. So par on that was only 28 that time. That's weird. 15 front, a 13 back par. That's a little weird. They're interesting. They're interesting. Obviously, it's good because it makes a new game for us for the next few months until we get 2022. They're not life-changing though. Like I still go back to Sandhill and to Lake Powell. When the new tees came out on those, the course has changed dramatically. What else do we got? Let's see. Well, I got two Forests. I'll play him with. I'm going to play Forest against him with arrows too, and see what we get. I did have a tee box, though. I played a contest on this. And I had a tee box that's set up for 430 away on this. Now, it's set up that arrows aren't going to help you. So I wasn't getting there with that box. And I don't see a tee box that's going to go put this shot as drivable. I don't know how this was ever a bounty hole. I'm really confused by that, to be quite honest with you. This is another goofy one with arrows, too. This would be a reason I don't play them. There's a couple things on this that lead me to believe there might not be a lot of... Oh, I hit a high... yeah, high 3 works. It does. I just did it. It works without a doubt. I just stuck it on the last one from... It was 360 to the pin. The bigger problem, though, is if the wind's left to right, it's a cut shot in, and then I don't get it. Okay, this is a challenge, to be quite honest with you. All right, good. We got over. Because I can't pull... If I pull back on that, I'm going over the green. Wow. Oh, I forgot wind. Fuck. I was 11 years old. We'll have to see it. We got to look at it. But this hole would have been... I mean, all these holes are fine with arrows. Had mad dreams like my daddy before me. Yeah, no, you got to play the wind as is. Yes, you have to play the wind as is. Arrows play normal. It'll take a little bit getting used to. See my dream. Whoa. Whoa. Everything I saw before me. It's going to be very setup dependent for me, though. That's the first time I played that the old way so far. I've only played the course 3 times on the new boxes yet, though, so we'll see what we see. Obviously, there's going to be something that we're missing, why a certain piece of equipment's going to suck. But I'm still sorry, soon I'll be 60 years old. Daddy got 61, and remember life, and then your life becomes a better one. All right, so you got a one better... That hurt. We got it on. That's a key from there. Ooh. I knew it. That ball didn't go right at all, and it had one click right. I had this drivable, too, my last game. I'm still playing my wind like I'm playing stouts. It's going to take a little bit to get used to it. So we're clean so far. We missed that one putt, but we had a hole-in-one. So it's clean. Okay, this is trouble. For me, this is trouble. Because I could go over the screen in a heartbeat. Yeah, this will be a problem hole. I gotta say, this would be a problem hole. I can't thumb a shot. There's no way a high tee that's getting there without pulling it back. So now I have to play this to get the arrow distance. And I didn't get the arrow distance there, so I'm short. That's okay, though. It's easy. You just chip it in, right? All right, so a high T 6 wood, 320. It's pretty good. I like it. $18 can be a problem, I'm guessing, too, because I don't have a lot of room between the trees to cut the ball. By my side every night. What do we got? I don't mind this with any balls because it really is not bad. I'm almost thinking of a low T driver and go right through the trees. Yeah. I don't have a straight line at it. I don't think I can get this there. But I could put it in the bunker if need be. If that tree wasn't so high. I got nothing. I didn't have a shot for that. It would only have to line up straight, and I thought it did every time. I can know everybody. So I didn't gain or lose any because of it, to be honest with you. Greg, hanging real well. How about yourself, sir? Okay, that's not fun. Yeah, that's tough, dude. With arrows, I couldn't hit a straight shot. I had to try to cut it. But no roll. That's good. That's good to hear, Greg. I think I'm going to come down there for a night or so. One of our viewers, Sean O'Brien, actually has at the Des Moines Funny Bone has a show coming up. He's going to give me more info as the time comes. All right, so that'll tell me there. 18 makes arrows really untenable. To be quite honest with you, I had no shot but to hit a straight one. Now the other thing I'm going to do on Forest, I'm going to get rid of the 8.5 driver and put the 9.5 in. There's no reason to have it, and 18 is going to be easier no matter what the setup is with the 8.5 driver. I mean, with the 9.5. So I gotta say, unless I see a setup ahead of time, arrows are out the question on Forest. There's too many holes that could totally screw you. They're never an option on this course. All right, what about a kick off the wall on the right? I don't think it's going to get far enough, but let's see what it does. Yeah, that's not a good idea. I'm in trouble, I think. Okay, it didn't hit anything, so that's okay. We're good. Both wanna... I mean, it's got to be a A1 or a straight shot. Straight shot's going to probably give me about the same putt, and yeah, we'll hit it straight. Time to be like that. I don't know why everything feels short on that hole. Now, last night, the hole on Hidden Temple, I want to say it's 13, but it's a par 5 where we went over some ruins and landed on a path, right? The path is different. It doesn't play the same. I looked back at it last night, and 2 shots came up 40 yards short of what the marker was telling us. And that was the marker being correct for the surface that we were on. .536. I got .538 last night on that hole. Okay, this feels like it's way higher up than it was before, so we got to be careful of speed. It is way higher up. That thing went forever. Be better on my own. Well, if you want to go to St. Louis and play, the Powercade's where you want to go. Otherwise, you've got... I think they're still playing at Redbirds quite a bit. I know one of these guys can chime in. No super quick. All right, we're going to hit the high 10.5 here and see if we can stick this. You got to be careful, because if you land that short at all, it kicks way back down and could go into the water. Hey, let's face way away from the hole again. That's fun. I don't like this look at all. Wow, I thought I hit a peach there. How do you miss that chip? I don't understand that. Fuck. That hurts. Okay, this is challenging, dude. That's a good asshole right there. This hole got painfully easier. Fucking Christ, dude. That's a little bit off color. Wow, you both had the same thought there. That's scary. We know where your guys' heads lie. It's okay, though. Frown, Josh, you guys need to meet. Hey, Frown, are you going to be out in your neck of the woods on Wednesday at all? Because I'm driving the wife halfway to Minneapolis so she can go away for the week. Let's bang a C3. Fuck it. Because I was thinking of stopping up and seeing the boys or seeing people at Andy's place over there. I don't like this at all. Shit. They're in Waterloo, Iowa. Ah. Aren't you on vacation anyway, Josh? What are you doing? No, Wednesday night, not tomorrow night, Frown. Wednesday. Ah, good man. Sure. So that hole's more like 9 now with the T-box angles that we're getting. I don't know if that's high enough with this club. This hole just changed the pins, it seems. It seems like the T-box stayed almost exactly the same. Guys, I don't think these got any harder. In fact, if they got anything, they got a little easier. Yeah, that wasn't really bad. That was, I mean, that was pretty standard. There's a 31 par, pretty much normal. I mean, that... I'm more concerned to check out events tonight, though. Yeah, I think Onse got a little harder. And I think Forest got easier, but 16, 17, and 18 now became very hard holes. What else do we have? Did we play Baja already? Let's play some hidden. I am watching the Home Run Derby. Hey guys, give me 3 minutes. I gotta answer this real quick, all right? I'll be back. So sorry about that, guys. I had to run upstairs. Yeah, I am watching the Home Run Derby. That's not the laundry. That's the air conditioner. We played around with it while Richard was here. We can't get it. We can't get the hum to stop. We can't find it. It's actually coming from outside. Yeah, he did it a little bit. He's got a chance still. Ugh. I do too. It's nice. It's a little different. Yeah, I gotta put it. You're saying put it under it? I don't think it's the actual AC unit though. I think it's one of the pipes coming in. It's rattling on something. Well, I'll take a look and see if I can figure it out. I don't know. I liked Forest changes. Forest was pretty good. Pop champagne and raise a top. Art said the shots on... Oh, so it still does set up with old tee boxes. I didn't think they did. We left a putt. I don't like it, though. And on our... Wow, Shohei turned it on there. Well, you're lucky, because they just announced that might be the last batch of Cherokees coming out for a while. Damn it. Yeah, the new interior looks sick, dude. That's one of the things that got me right away. And I mean, I love mine, but I need it's time to for a new one. I think 3 years is long enough. Like his friends, and call me a bitch again. I like this hole a lot now. It's now a par 3 to hole out rather than to just stick. Because the other one, yeah, it was a tough hole in one. Easy not to go wet and to have a putt, but tough to ace. Ooh. Ah! Yeah, but I mean now they're announcing now that they're shutting down. Hey, Gator, they're shutting down. They're now shutting shit down. They were like one of the only auto manufacturers for a while that was not having issues with supply chain and the chip shortage, and they're shutting down now. Yeah, guys, I gotta say, as much as I'd like to have arrows on a couple of holes on a couple of these courses. Yo, good luck, Todd. You'll have that, what, 2023 now, I think they're saying? Well, I'm pretty sure this is a 30 right now. Now, I'm not going to be putting the ball into the ruins now. Yeah, like every time I've gone in the ruins, I'm having a problem getting it out. So we're just going to put it in the fairway. No, PGA Edition should, well, it should be out any day now. Like, it's as soon as they have the parts. So it's ready to go. It is ready to go, right? They're ready to go with it. And it's ready to move. So who knows though? I mean, it's not IT anymore. They're ready. They're on their part of the game is good. Do I like the new tees? They could be better, but for the most part, it's still a new look on a lot of the same stuff. This hole's good. I like the look on this hole now. And I got to think I'm going to switch off the 8.5 driver on this course too. Because I don't think the 8.5 can clear that, but I have a feeling the 9.5 would. Well, changing the part isn't really going to be determined what makes it the easy course. I thought Hidden was the second easiest before. Caesar, it's okay, so it tricks you into thinking that it's any different. It is no different. I've done some testing, and even if you hit, so the max you can hit to 1 or to the 3 or out directionally, you can hit the ball, the miles per hour show higher. But a straight shot is a straight shot is a straight shot. It doesn't matter if it's a C1 or a B2. They're going to go the same distance. They'll carry and they'll travel the same distance. I couldn't get aggressive at that. I don't think Monty's any harder. Temple stayed about the same level of hardness, but it gave you 2 more strokes. And this hole can be a bear now. This is a much better hole. Does it curve different? What? Well, if you're hitting a straight shot, it's going to be a straight shot. It's going to be a straight shot. It's not curving at all. I mean, that was a pretty boring standard 30. Yeah, that course was pretty easy. That was really easy. 17. It feels like hole 17 got harder on every course, though. Now, you guys will think that 17 on Baja's harder. It is not. It makes it way easier being above the hole and having to go into a down 10 is easier than going into a left 10. Body to heal somebody. You hit a 3-wood with no high tee, I'm assuming, right? Let's get you let's play our Monty one. I always preferred on 18 to just float it in with a high tee and let it trickle at the hole. For some reason on 18, that hole, it funnels down to where the pin is, and I haven't had a spot where it doesn't. The summer feels ultra. Ooh. Loving every fever without you. Somebody to hold. I like 2 now, to be honest with you. I mean, if you just knock this straight every time, it's going to hit the rock and kick onto the green. And it looks like the straight line kicks you the most towards the hole. You might be right. I'm feeling like I don't need the 8.5 anymore at all. I haven't found one that it's been necessary. Now, so I might do what I did in 2020. When the new tees came out, I switched my bag to carry a 9.5 and a 10.5 rather than a 10.5 and an 8.5. Let's see if we can get this thing up there. No, not this time. Oh, well. Dude, I hit that way harder than that. Okay, well, we might miss this one now. That's got to have a right break to it. It does. And it was deep. Wow, okay, I missed that, I thought. Woo, got lucky. That's bad. Nice line. Hey, Matt. I feel like the tee box looks that we have right now should have been the tee boxes when we started, and then the ones from prior should have been moved to it. See, this is what I'm thinking that does it look like the 8.5 is going to get over that? I don't think it does. We're going to try it. Oh, we got over, no problem. Seven's a bounty, huh? Off the wall, in the hole? No. In the dust, let us stand by and flower. Well, okay, so I think the old tees are. It doesn't look like the old pins are, though. But in years past, they have not been a part of them. Oh. But so far, there's some holes that the tee boxes are... Okay, put it this way. Some of the new tee boxes are almost identical to old ones. So they're in the mix, if that makes sense. But the pins are generally, they don't bring back the old ones and put them. Like, okay, so this one... It certainly looks exactly the same as an old tee box. So it would appear that they are. Wow. And I can still do the same thing that I always do and put that down on the bottom somehow. God, I got a good bounce, so I'm going to be on no problem. Haha. Sweet. If I could ever go without. don't know if it was longer though. That's the I'm looking at it. That was about the same exact distance to get to the island. So in case you guys don't know this, right? Before there used to be, I want to say up until 2016, maybe 17, they used to have T-box positions, right? And it would rotate through those positions, and that's it. Now they have areas where the T-boxes can be. It's why when that one year we were having an issue where, like, it would put you underground and shit, it's because they fucked up on the rendering for it. But, so now there's, like, certain positions it can be in. Oh, bad thumbs. Watermelon sugar high. That hole doesn't look any different anytime I've played it, to be honest with you. So this one doesn't seem like there's a change on it. That pin, we've had a pin in that similar spot before too, so I don't know if there's even any difference on this hole. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Back at it, huh? Watermelon sugar high. Oh, you're right. This is interesting. I like this. That's way interesting. Okay, so the medium 6 is fine. Gotcha. All right, this T-box is farther right than it normally is. This is a harder shot now. Right here, this is a harder shot. That's an ugly ass win too. Okay, we got a little bit of work to do here. There's no way that should have been short. I hammered that. How the fuck is that short? I think I blew it on that. That's an interesting one though. That takes a poke. Even with the, I hit a high 8.5 at that, and it was short. Good to know. I got to lay into it. That was still 125, and I had a cut on it. So if I'm going to cut that in, I might have to hit that 140. Because that had no risk. I wasn't going over. What else we got? Let's see. Let's play Forest. This time I'm going to play Forest. I'm going to switch to the 9.5 driver for 1. And 2, I'm not going to play I'm not going to play arrows. So we're going to switch to my 2021 bag. I mean, my 2020 bag. If I still have it. 9.5, 10.5. That's perfect. Same bag, just changed out the driver. Poor distance control. Yeah, this hole was hard with arrows because this would have been a tough shot. Yeah, basically just 418. Really, that's really it. The 8.5, I just had it on the last game where it was too low. And since there's nothing I see that you need the 8.5 for, why not just change it out? Plus, on this hole, I don't ever want to hit an 8.5 into this island, but it looked like I'd have to sometimes. All right, so this tee box still is in play. In regards to the levels, I don't know what you mean by that. Fuck off. How does that not cut enough? You mean in regards to different like gold, silver, and bronze, that type of thing? I've gone this way almost every time on this hole now, and I never went this way. Oh, it's basically putting and wind distances and then breaks on the green. I want to say that 5 is the closest is commercial. So really, unless you want to just totally blow up your machine scores, you probably want to have it set it at 5. I feel something so right, doing the right thing. And somebody else might know that one a little more than me, because like I said, I rarely play anything. I only go into casual when I'm. Well, so this is an invite, so this would be commercial, which means that it's. That it's prize play, which means that I'm at a 5. It's a 5. No way. That was way under that tree. All right. Young and I'm not that cold. I don't think the world's been told. Such a dirty. Okay, look at drivable. And very easily drivable. Do I want to go? Actually, I think I want to do this. I think that's over the edge of the trees. Then I take one thing out of play. Ready? I'm happy with that. We're good. The lessons I've learned. So now you guys, instead of hitting the C3 around, we're going over the top. So you guys can be very cognizant of where you're lining this up. I didn't need release. God damn it. I thought for sure that was in. Oh, I murdered that. I did not mean to hit that hard, but we're okay. All right, let's see if this one gives us a chance. It does give us a chance. I 10.5 clears that too, so that's good to know. Oh. Fuck. Thought I had it. Yeah, and the memory. Ooh. Wow, that can be tough, guys. Jesus. 18's a bitch, dude. Wow, that is tough. That is really tough coming in. You think we could hit a low 3 or 10.5 on that? I really thought that hitting short would have been. How would bite have helped on that, Mamba? I'm just curious. Well, we got another Monty to play. Do we get anybody sending any invites in to see some courses? Let's see what we got. I mean, I'm going to switch. Oh, here we go. All right, we got Shtick. Perfect. We got a Baja and a Hidden coming. That's what I wanted. I see. I think the low 10.5 is still coming in play. I think that the low edge of the trees comes in play with that. That's why I didn't go up to. It looked like I was high enough up on that T-box that I was going to hit the bottom edge of those trees. And I have been hearing reports that there's some Invisileaves in there. And the bite part of it, I can't. It would never be the right shot, to be quite honest with you. No matter what, I'm going to want backspin on a down 10. Unless the pin's at the bottom and I'm trickling it at it. But you're giving yourself no green to work with without being able to pull back up. I guess you could say that the bounce will be less, and maybe you land shorter, but I doubt it. Yeah, we're having fun, Adam. These are interesting. In the bathroom of the black car. Let's see what we got. Oh. All right, so the curve should be pretty. I like what you did there. Okay, so in theory, they should be similar curves, but like they should have the same arc on it, but they won't. That would be an interesting one to look at. Oh shit, we got a lot of these to go. I missed these. How did I not see this? All right, so B, you're saying B, then the B1, and then A2. So if I'm B1, I mean, they should be identical shots. Honestly, so far, the only thing I'm going to do is take out that 8.5 driver. I think I'm going to play this bag of clubs on them. This one. Here. It's my same bag that I normally play. I'm dropping the 8.5 for the 9.5. The carry distance on the 8.5 and the 9.5 are almost the same. Yeah, it's a tough one to really, but if you take your shot and rotate it so that everything's going straight to 2, you'll be able to see it visually. So I really think this is the only change I'll be making. I just haven't seen a need for the 8.5 ever on it. And I can prove it too. The carry distance on the 8.5 and the 9.5 is the same. It's just what happens afterwards. Once it lands, and it's negligible. So the carry distance is the same with no wind. But if you have a club that's going higher lofted with an outwind, it's going to go farther than the lower lofted. So then they're going to be the same distance. Oh, get it. I was trying to bounce this off the path and going in, but... This one's a little more interesting now, to be quite frank. And with that pin's up front, I'm going this way every time, no matter what, anyway. The moon. Okay, anybody else watching the Home Run Derby and cannot stand the screen that they have it on? The split screen? It's stupid. See, like this one here, the box is the same as before, but it's just a different pin. Okay, did we just see that big hump there? That's interesting. That's a little scary because that putt didn't break right 4. This putt ain't gonna get there. I knew it. Fucking bullshit. So stupid that I can't hit a putter far. That drives me nuts. Putting is my biggest problem, my biggest issue in Golden Tee still. Whether it's tiered greens or the fact that we don't know how far your putter can go in certain scenarios, it drives me nuts. But that one I knew that it wasn't going to go far enough, and I still did it anyway just to test it. So when it's tucked on the left-hand side, you can't hit a C3 really. I might be just banging that off the wall with a 10.5 driver. Okay, that must be way downhill too. Because 104, that's a little bit downhill, I think. This is a different box on this. Now, this is actually harder than it was before with this box. Not when everything bounces right at the hole when you hit off the green either. That doesn't help. I may be making a mistake. Followed you. All right, I want to show you what I'm talking about here. So I've put the ball pretty much right here every time, right? Generally, you can hit the ball the right distance. That came up, that landed wet last time I hit from here. Let's try this club. Yeah, that is coming way shorter than it was before. That's something that's different. I don't know if it's that side's path is different, but that is definitely not the same as it was before. I keep holding myself on you. That's kind of ugly. I followed all the way, no matter how. That was worse. That was all me. I yanked that. Ugh. That's a horrible. Oh God, these are horrible. I'm really tired still. I gotta say, I still just blah. Ooh. Wow. I think that hole's much harder than it was. Ain't a crack in the foundation. Well, it did. It is, Frown. It is. That dropped it down, and it did drop the max distance down. It showed that that ball should go, that with the 5-iron, it's a 120 instead of a 168 or whatever I hit him. But when I've hit it, and I pulled back and hit them both the last time at 130, and they were 30 yards short of what the marker said. So, and it wasn't like that before. Ain't your pill. What else we got? I know we got another. I want to play Onse again because there were a couple shots on the first setup of events. They were crazy. There were some crazy holes on that. I'm gonna play Onse and then I'm gonna hop back over and play. I'm going to jump into events, and we'll take a look at that. Then we get a varied look at all the holes. Yeah, like this one is way back. I don't see this getting up for me at all, unless I get a chance at a. No, but that's the thing. They made the decision like it will show the max distance off the surface that you're at. But that surface, for some reason, is not giving you the right max. It's like it's playing, it says it's path, but it's playing as mud kind of thing. What was I going to do here? I'm going to go with the 9.5. No, I'm not. I'm going to just leave it the same. Let's see if there was a reason why I'd go with the 9.5. Fall when the bones are good. Okay, because that 310 9.5 is possibly the worst driver in the game. And I'll tell you why, right? Okay, so the 9.5 310 had a maxed height of 99. Okay, here. This is where it is. It's a 2-yard difference in the driver, right? Mr. Pritchard, it's a 2-yard difference in the driver. The height's the same on the 9.5 and the 9.5 310 and the 9.5 300. The problem is cuts with the 9.5 310 kill distance more. So if you don't hit a clean 180 with that club, you lose distance. So, and it's negligible the change, the extra distance you'd get anyway. And part of it is it's the driver that we all grew up playing. So why not the one that I've known and know how to hit and I know what it does, like the back of my mind. I want to play that one rather than something that's slightly different. I charted off the drivers, all of them. And really, there's not much difference in most of them. But, like, if you're looking like, okay, the 10.5 290 with 23 degrees compared to the 10.5 290 22 degree, it was 7 feet in height. And it's only 2 yards difference. I didn't do any testing on the difference in cuts with them, but I think the two 10.5s are the same. So it's almost as if we want to use the 10.5 23 degree. But I want to separate the distances out more. So I want the 22 degree because it's farther difference between that and the 3-wood then, if that makes sense. Fuck. That hole's really challenging now, dude. I think Onse might have become the hardest course. I really do. I think this one's got the most shots that you could fuck up. I mean, look at this. You can be at the back box. I can't get over that. Well, today I can. I mean, will it really make a difference? No. But, and here's the other thing too. When I think of shots, I'm looking at other top players too, right? And when I see their shots, I almost want to have the same club in the bag. Unless there's something I come up with that I don't want other people to know. If I see something that they're hitting, I want to be able to mimic it exactly. And with how we've got all the information now with the trackball meter, you can definitely copy somebody in front of you very easily. And if we have the same, hey, Jonathan, how you doing, buddy? But let's say I'm in a match, right? And Gossett's hitting before me. And we both have the 9.5 300 driver. And I see that he cuts it and throws it out a little bit, but his comes up a little short, like 2 yards short. So now I know, okay, I can't hit a cut. A straight shot will get there and I'll be able to get it up. And it just gives me more information. Now, if he was using the 9.5 310, I couldn't really use that info. So in a way, I could see it being an advantage. So moist. I can see it being an advantage if you know that the person behind you. It really is, except for the fact now, if you're, I mean, one of my dreams is always this. Be up by 3 going into 17, miss a putt, give them honors, and be up by 2 with them having honors going into 18. I've almost thought about missing a putt on purpose just to give somebody honors, because on 18, a water ball is generally a par at worst. A layup can turn into a bogey real quick if I lay up and then water the layup. So you don't want to have honors going into 18, because if I see Gossett hit first and go wet, guess what? I can just change everything I'm doing. Not only do I see the readings from his shot, but I can also know. I mean, obviously, I know what he did. Yeah, and it can be. It can be with the shot meters and everything now. It changes it back a bit. But I mean, before the shot meter, I used to, if I had the choice, I used to pick who went first because I wanted the person I was playing, like, I wanted them to try to do what I'm doing. Yeah, follow me. Do it. But these courses are a lot more dumbed down. And with shot meters and things, getting that piece of information from another person is really helpful. Okay, I guess I didn't need release there. Yep. All right, so I got 2 hole outs and I missed 1 shot. This hole is challenging now, too. That approach shot with that pin up front from... I don't think there's a spot in here, too, to go over, so you pretty much have to get it down to the bottom. I mean, it's smart of them to make a hole where it's almost a necessity to use tees on. Oh, and I playing with arrows, I drove this with a 10.5 straight. There's no way to get it there without arrows. That's why I was switching to arrows on this, but it made some of the other holes really hard. Now, the thing here, with the pin being on the left, before I didn't mind where you put it. With the pin being on the left, this shot's a ton easier if you keep the ball to the right. You then don't have to worry about the trees overhanging it all. Yeah, there are. Well, like, this is a 4 now, and this isn't drivable every time. Like, I would much rather be approaching this shot with a backspin 9.5 than I would an 8.5, because that first bounce is going to bounce really far down. So do I then go ahead and hit this with this? I think I'm going to do this. I just trickle it in. All right, we got... I didn't think that wind was going to hold it down that much. That holds easier now, though. 17's kind of an easy par 3 now. But 18 is... I've had some rough ones here. I did with arrows. I did stick this with a 9-wood earlier. Almost canned it. I just wanted to get a shot up there for... All right, there is something to know about this. I want to finish this round out, but I also want to show you guys something. If you just crank this in the water over the pin, fucking the drop is literally right next to the hole. Forest is immensely easier, 1 through 15, and stupid harder for 16, 17, 18. Yeah, Forest got simple through the front 9 and through the half of the back. 15, 16, 16, 17, 18 is tough, though. I think every other course is easier. I think they, in general, got easier. You're going to have a lot better matches now on Forest, but everything else is kind of easy. Let's take a look at the events mode a couple times. Now, I don't even think I need a 3-driver bag for events. And in fact, we're going to just stay with our standard bag. Saw the par 5 where you can low 8.5 through the gap of the trees above the rock. Oh, you gotta have to show me what you're talking about there. Gotcha. Yeah, it's like a flyby refund. I've never seen it kick you back like that though. But it's just like when you're playing prize play and it loses communication while dialing in. 2.5. Oh yeah. No, actually, the last time on that hole, Jonathan, I hit a 6-wood high tee. There's a lot of stupid little different ones that don't make the hole any different. It's just a different way to approach to get to the same spot. And in general, unless something's drivable that isn't before, you almost want to play it right to where it was before. Okay, so this is kind of silly. Is that cactus in play with the 5-iron? This hole can be an absolute bear. I'm just telling you, when you're teed up on the far left, you can bounce a driver off the hills and kick it right up onto the green. All right, so this is a bounty hole, he said, huh? Now I'm kind of curious, though. What is the kicks like on this? I think I could just run this down to the bottom. All right, we're going to try something cute and clever here, to be honest with you. I wanted to see if it kept the spin off that rock. It doesn't. 430 is the shortest I saw on it. And it still was nowhere near drivable. I had arrows on at the time, but it was behind all the trees. So no, I don't think it's drivable. I did have one of Baja drivable last game. Has it been drivable every time? I don't remember getting it the first time I played. Wow, hillbilly that. The coffee for my head. Oh, man. Yeah, look at no problem getting over with that. 375, that's about standard distance for an 8.5 too. So I'm not worried about I'm not thinking there's much distance lost on that. Yuck. This hole's been a little harder too, I think. Holy. Yeah, I gotta say, after having that issue where I'm hitting the path, like hitting the ball nowhere off the path, I just don't see a reason to go over there anymore. I'll just put it right here. It's straight. Hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me. Hold me, hold. So far, this is par on the event. We haven't had anything. This is a little tricky, man. This one gets a little bit off. You can't go down the hill, it doesn't look like. That thing will bounce far, I think. So you're pretty much going to play a cut in on this every time. Okay, that was nasty. I am very, very moist right now. We're saving that bad boy. The little full coming in. Normally I don't hit those, but that looked too choice. Oh, hey, Chris, how you doing, bud? All right, again, remember, keep it left on this. I mean, keep it right on this. Distance isn't going to be your problem. Keep it to the right. I don't even care if it's rough or fairway, or if it drops down even. In fact, I like that this is in the rough. I agree. Thank you, guys. Woo! That felt good. Holy, 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 holy. Wow. Holy shit. Okay, I did not realize that that dipped off the edge. That sucks. Ah, so we're back to clean shit. Wow, that thing fucking, that wind pushed that a ton for having nothing up above it. Start this off and say, off my chest. Woo! Don't miss that left. All right, now we know. You're probably right. Oh, God. That was terrible. I just didn't want to put that. Like, God damn it. Fucking moron. That was easy. Okay, so it doesn't... That hill is sand and not a rock, it seems, then. That changes a little bit of the approach on it. We have a... Well, I'm actually curious to try to hit that full again. That full 3-wood was nice. Start. God damn it. I whiffed the ball. That's going to bounce back. Well, I didn't whiff it, apparently. Money, drugs, and car. Never had a baby with you. All right, we got a good look at this finally. Well, so that just tells me that you're hitting sand, and if that was a rock, that would be a lot harder. Yeah. All right, way downhill. Right 3. It's not coming back. Shit. Had the line I wanted. I just thought I'd get some pullback on it. Nothing. They play the same. Well, I don't know. Some people think that you hit it, it hits and bounces off, comes out of rough better. No, it's they got same statistics as the other clubs, so there's really no difference. All right, this is the shot I was talking about here, though. And bouncing it up. All right, we got a bounty hole here. Pins tucked. That sucks. We know if this hits left at all. Yeah, I mean, they have a little bit more. So they cut a little bit more too than stock clubs, from what I'm understanding. And now I'm not going to be the best one to go because I don't play hybrids on anything. I've had a hybrid for one course minus the 0. I'm not touching this. Watch my guy. He popped up. That's kind of crazy. What the fuck is that? But we can do a quick comparison, but the whole thing is they're supposed to cut different because the distances are in between what the normal irons are. Ah, yes, that is what she said. Well done. Who won? Who won it? Was Trey Mancini the winner? Oh, no. Alonso's got a hit still. No, that was kind of weird. That's a little bit strange. God, duh. Fuck. This putt's not going in, I bet. Oh, I thought that was going to just die. I'll post it. Just post it on the Facebooks and go for it. I don't know. I haven't hit one. And if I did, I didn't know, and I didn't try to claim it. I got you. I got you to fill in your gaps for the yeah. You got to look in the Golden Tee fan Facebook group. They got a post up everywhere for it, Caesar. See, this drives me nuts. I'm not going that way. It really fucked me the first 2 times. Why bother when this is such an easy shot coming in? Lead internally. Yeah. Well, hey, Corley, how you doing, sir? Turn your wife out of a home. Say I'm sorry. There's like there's a little. They have a list of them somewhere. You'll have to look and see. They're gonna be a new post coming too because they've changed. They're gonna change. I blew a 31 with I just watered 18 a Monty for a 30. Sorry, I mean it would have been a 31. Sorry. And I think I got a 30 on Forest clean and a 30 on Baja clean as well too. We go, oh, I found a hole. Oh, I didn't even look at the daily at all. I went for the hole out. Oh, that was stupid. Just stick it, you dumbass. Where's the drop? Okay, so the drop's pretty friendly. Alright, that's a dead game now. God damn it, another one of these rollers, the plating's coming off, and it's giving me a weird click while I'm playing. I'm gonna just change it out and put fucking all different pieces in it on a brand new trackball. Fucking put it all old pieces in a new ball. Oh, there we go. Let's start it off right. Okay, that's a little ugly. Yeah, you can. You can. You can. I just don't. I got so many rollers around here that I don't really care. In fact, the only reason I really ever change a ball is when wiring. If something's going wrong, like it's not moving when you pull it back, or you got a pound on the deck, I just swap it out because there's no sense. That ball is dead then. There's a board problem, a wiring harness problem, or some kind of problem that I'm not gonna mess around with. Unless I find that the ball is dead perfect, then I'll just take all the guts and put it into a different casing. Okay, so that's not going to back up with the 4-iron, so I'm going to have to put it... I'm going to have to backspin that shot. It can be, but it also can get over 30. Dude, yeah, it's that, I'm missing putts because it's doing that when I'm putting. That one I can feel it just shoot straight left off of it. Fucking Christ. This thing feels terrible now. I hate it. You love holding out one and then quitting by hole 5 because you fucked up twice. You guys like that shot that I'm hitting through the trees and bouncing it short with the driver? I don't really see another play on it. I did. I'm playing right now with the bag, my 2020 bag. So it's really not that noticeable even. Yeah, I can play any, but right now this is the events mode for this week. All right, so now I got to be careful about going deep. And I wasn't very careful. You lose, boo-boo. Wow, I hit that far? Fuck. That 9.5, that 9 wood you could go crazy with. Trust and trust me. Just a really fine grit, Rob. Just to clean off some of. Hey, MB, how you doing? Is that Kavanaugh? It's just a little sanding sponge, and my hand's getting sticky on the deck. Rather than washing my hands every 5 minutes, just taking off some of the dry or the stuff that's sticking to the deck. I mean, is there a better shot here than what I'm hitting? I certainly don't see one. I don't see anything you can do better than that. Take it. Honestly, I would love some pool chalk right now. Again, same fucking spot. And the chip out of that shit. Oh, I thought so. Hey, buddy. I can't get past that hole. I'm trying to hit the bounty on it and make that ace, but it's not. If you put that anything left, that thing is in trouble. Yeah, it certainly looks that way. And you weren't hitting the tree, huh? Sorry, YouTube TV's a little bit behind. It might actually be, I might have had to pause it when I ran upstairs, actually. But you can't get nearly as close as I'm getting with the bounce up, right? I don't even know what hole 9 is, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I think we need to name the holes. I think that would make it easier for us to tell each other. Stop, won't stop moving. Oh, no problem, Big Stick. How you doing? All right, I'm going to do something a little different here. And I like that. Now, be careful on this hole, because there is no fringe off the green. It goes straight to rub. So a lot of these things that we think would just walk up and putt wouldn't be. This one, unfortunately, is, because it bounced up in the air. I gotta shoot a clean game on this. Okay, this one I'm gonna just play it to the fat of the green. Oh God, now I get a good look. There's really nothing, I mean, the courses aren't, there's nothing that we really need to change to play these ones, though. It's obviously different. Nice fucking thumbs. Jesus. Ooh. They definitely do throw you around curves and stuff a bit more. You could go either way with this look. Oh, I hit that way harder than I wanted. There goes the click. Thank God that went in. All right, there we go. Come on! Ah. God, I had that line beautifully. Why can't that just drop? Oh. Oh no, there's so many obstacles here. Wow, putting is a joke. That's a joke. Motherfuck. How terrible am I? I'm playing bad. I'm really tired though, guys. I gotta tell you that. I've got that like tired headache in the back of the head that's just like, God, why are your eyes still open kind of thing? All right, here we go. We're gonna put up a number here. I honestly was expecting a lot more changes. A lot more changes. I was hoping to feel like it's totally different courses. Yeah, here comes a big one, guys. I meant a big one being the bad way. Motherfuck. That hole is a bit more challenging. That one you got to think about it. I didn't realize that ball was cutting that hard, but oh well. I'm just not hitting good. Let's see if we got an invite to play. I think I got a Baja. Timbo, face down, booty up. We got a Monty to play. That can wait. I want to see if we got another one. Yeah. All right, let's play. We're going to play the Baja. I got to finish this cycle. Oh, shoot. We got a lot of them to play. All right, we'll start with the Monty. Okay, wait a minute. Team USA men's basketball lost to Nigeria in exhibition, and today they lost to Australia in exhibition. Those teams, I think we won by like 60 twice. Yeah, I see that, Adam. I honestly think that Hidden is probably the easiest course now. Why is that water? Huh. Look at the water here. No, it's higher than that, Joey. I shot a 30 on it with no points. Okay, I'll get him. Dude, I can't putt when I gotta change out the ball again. This is stupid. What a terrible fucking product now. That is terrible. That plating is ridiculous. Well, so I think it's a 29 every time now, but I think it can go up to a 31. But we haven't seen enough of the setups yet. Yeah, I won't be able to make a putt. Like, this is just clicking like crazy, and that pullback was not my line. Night. If you fuck up my life. Ugh. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Ugh. I'm just fucking around right now, guys. No, this ball's fucked up. This thing... Come on, goddammit. They're okay. Nothing... It's not life-changing. Some of it's not making sense, though. How did that go shorter than the distance when I think once I play them, like, where I'm not streaming and I'm just focusing on the holes and not talking about them, I have a feeling I'll change my impression a bit. I find myself looking up at you guys more than the holes. Oh, they're fantastic. It's like I said, if I had to choose to go to, if I had one tournament that I could go to the rest of the year, naturally I'd have to go to Austin for the Player of the Year finals because I got enough points. But, and that's 2 tournaments. The money can be too good. But if otherwise I would choose the Clash over any of them. Yeah, exactly. It's the new part. It does give you a little bit more fun again. How bad it must hurt to see me like this, but now did your buddy say if Mike or Bill were there, the owners? No bear. They do. They play a lot. He's not lying. With a savage riff. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I don't like this shot. We're just going to stick it. This is a pretty bad round, and you're still at 28. Oh, God, the click on these putting is just killing me a bit. Oh, I pushed it way right. God. I really don't think that was me that did that. I think that was the click on the ball, but we're going to just eat shit on it. All right, I'm going to play one more of these invites on, then I'm going to call it quits. I'm just not, guys, it's just one of those nights, man. I'm not into it. I was up. We played a little late last night, and I just don't feel right now. You know what I mean? You ever have those days you get to the bar and you're like, God damn, I don't want to play. Oh, sweet. How many machines do they have there right now? Let's play this Baja. If nobody minds, I'm just going to save the rest of those invites out for Wednesday. Yeah, so one drivable here now. Back-to-back games I had it drivable. We know right for each other, and that's fine. Oh yeah, they'll have their 5 and Peggot's 25 or 26 machines, but I mean that could change too because they might have PGA by then, so they would have to have they'd lose the 5 that they have in the bar, because if Peggot has PGA, you have to play all the games on PGA. And I have a feeling that order will be filled first before everyone else's orders. All right, so we're getting everything drivable right now. All right, I'm not going to hide see this. So I think I'm on a 30 now at least. And then I do that because that fucking thing clicked and I hit. Eat shithole. We all know my sand recovery skills are on point most of the time. That's the kind of hole that an ultra wouldn't be considered a lucky shot as much as a skill shot. Actually, I have a feeling that the Clash will have PGA. If I was a betting man, I would bet on that. Okay, now I'm really happy I made that chip on the last hole because I think I'm on pace for 32 maybe now? And then I did that. Wow. Oh, God. It's because Lizzo came on my fucking headphones, and that just can't happen. You can't have that shit on and expect to play good golf. All right, I haven't seen this look yet. This fucking piece of shit ball. You can feel it. It fucking sucks, dude. God damn. If I hole out again, I'm going to get really mad. This game should be way up there, and I'm fucked up. Ah, and watch, this is going to go in. Oh, wait, that's up 3. Ugh. All right, I don't like this as much now that it's an up 3. I would have liked to backspin the 5-wood, but I have a feeling that 5-wood would have backed right off the edge. I like that shot coming in. That's going to be the full. I'll use that as a full quite a bit. This is just a disappointing ass round right now. Every hole I'm looking like, God damn it. Well, if pullbacks aren't fucking coming back right because I'm catching a click every time, let's just go high T thumbs instead, right? Yeah, I think that hole got immensely easier. I can't imagine a setup that's going to be tough. Unless they got one that's tucked on the far right-hand side, uphill from that distance could be challenging. All right, this isn't easy either, no. It fucking caught on me while I was hitting. Oh, God, that's so bad. That's a terrible game, guys. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it a night too. I know it's a little short one, only a couple hours tonight, but we're gonna be ready for Wednesday. I gotta take this ball apart. I don't really want to do it right now. They're different, Mark. They're different, but yeah, I gotta rip this ball out, and I don't really want to do it right now. I feel like going and plopping down on the couch and doing this Team Affinity shit for MLB The Show. But we will see you guys Wednesday, and hopefully by Wednesday, we'll be able to set a date for the drawing for the machine, because we're really close to filling up, guys. I think there's like 10 spots left, maybe 15. Amazing, I can hit a button on accident and kill the sound for you guys. But yeah, I got with the raffle, I think we got, in fact, let me just pull it up so I can say for sure so I don't sit here and lie to you guys. 1, 2, all right, let's start at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, 16. All right, there's like 20 spots left on it. But out of those 25 are gone. I'm just going to wipe out the last 5 numbers because I dropped it from 70 to 65. So, I mean, you got 15 spots. Let me know if you guys want to get in on the raffle. $100 a pop, 4 for $300. You're going to win this home edition machine that's sitting right next to me. Depending on logistics, I'll probably just drive it down to you, and we'll hang out for the weekend if you want to. Otherwise, you can say no, and you take the machine and tell me get fucked. That's fine, too. But we'll see you guys on Wednesday. We'll talk about it more then.